Justin finally explained what happened, what single quotes is chat think.
But yeah,
I get what you're saying.
I'm glad that we're able to help you.
You guys are phenomenal. Phenomenal.
This was from a chemical thing? Or did
This-
you feel like someone hurt
I
you?
feel like someone did this to me.
Oh, okay.
I was given a lighter, one of them torch lighters as a gift. I clicked it 3 times, it lit, and I saw flame.
Oh.
Orange flame. It looked like they were just maybe they was filling it up with butane, and they kept pushing it, and like some butane in the air, and it had engulfed maybe like the hair on my head or face or my shirt or something. But then I went from smelling flesh and clothing and material and just burning fire of some sort to they had a dark orange, black, smoky. From what I could see, the once or twice that I managed to be able to open my eyeballs.
Yeah.
To at the end of the fire, just smelling rubbing alcohol and a whole different color fire.
Oh, that's scary.
And
were
like,
you in a house or were you outside?
Yes, no, I was in a house.
Oh,
There was
okay.
people around me trying to help get it out, and they weren't helping me at all. They were smacking me with towels, not listening. And I'm saying, put me in the shower because there was no chemical that I knew of at the start of it. It was just fire.
It felt different than.
Yeah, and they couldn't even get me into the walk-in fucking shower that was from me to that TV away, and then wouldn't adjust the temperature of the water, and then I felt like I was doused with rubbing alcohol.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, and some of them when I call.
Do you live with friends or were you?
Yeah.
Or was it at your house?
It's at my house. It's a long story. I'm supposedly inheriting it's in a trust, and it's supposedly mine when the guy passes away because he was supposedly dying and he needed help living out the rest of his life, and I've been doing that for 2 years. Never received any payment like was supposed to. Never, and I'm not mad at him for it because I never once asked either. I never once ever brought it up in a conversation. Hey man, where's this? Or what about you said this and that? He was my friend more than anything. And then I come to find out that he's quite an interesting person in the world, and I can't really speak about it for just reasons that I can't. And I know that sounds really funny and weird and made up. He all of a sudden was cured, but he'd become very obsessive with having me around. And when I tried to get away, I would either go to jail for having everybody at the house at gunpoint. He would call and make their reasons where I needed him for something, whether it be to bail me out of jail, to get me out of jail, period, or just needed him for something, because he has that power to where I was locked up twice and sitting in jail for 5 days on felony charges with no hopes of even seeing the light of day, at least till I saw a judge a week later, and he shows up and you'll be out tonight, and I'm out that night. I don't.
Sounds really complicated.
It's very strange.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
But so when you say my house, it's not my house, and I denied it all. I told him I didn't want it. I was never helping him to gain anything or to take anything from him. He was just my friend, because he gave me a place to live when I didn't have one, and he helped me.
So
And
that's where you were staying though?
yeah,
When it happened?
yeah.
Okay.
And I told him to donate it all to charity. If he had no one to leave it to, because his daughter is gone now because of a car accident, he doesn't have anybody. I said, donate it to charity or somebody that really needs it. I've recently told him to donate it to this hospital, just because of the care that y'all were. And I don't know that that'll ever come true or ever happen,
Yeah.
you know. But that's what I would like to see, because
Yeah.
it was never about money or cars or houses to me.
Well, don't stress
So-
yourself out about it.
Under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use.